A lot of people are living a life of restrictions. I can't do this, I can't do that. And with that alone, they're probably right. Because they're not necessarily creating a great story that you'd want to hop into. But now, if they flipped the coin, looked at it differently, opened up their mind, became curious, stretched their imagination, then yes, they could. You can create whatever you want. You just got to be on your own side, your own team. I'm never going to find anybody. It doesn't have to be your truth. I can't get a good job. Doesn't have to be your truth, because there's a lot of people that find really good people. And there's a lot of new people being hired with jobs that they really like and they're really excited about. So why are some people creating the life that they want and some people creating a life that they don't want? It's what they're focused on. So as I talk, why don't you relax the body, because that's, part of the game. And why don't you just get curious and ask yourself right now, how do I live restricted? Where is it in my body? When I think of a new game plan, I'm like, yeah, let's get it going. Let's get excited. Let me hop into my winner self and let's play a good game, a new game. Or do you get restricted? Does your energy go down? Do you start to pull away? Do you become smaller? Because I'm a betting kind of gal. If that's how you react, I'm I'm gonna bet that way. There'll be a point in time in life where you're gonna realize that being in the energy of play, curiosity, stretching your mind, stretching your belief system, stepping out of your old programs and getting curious to what could I create? What would it feel like, look like, be like? Let me use my imagination. Let me go into the dream world. And let me just write a crazy good story. And that's going to up your energy. It's going to give you a different point of reference, a different view. You might want to open up your heart. You might want to expand your mind, because you are little manifestors. And you're manifesting in the negative and or in the positive of every moment in time. I just, if I was you, I'd start looking for the pluses. And that means taking a small you and stretching it. I want you to stretch yourself. If you want something bigger, if you want something more, you have the capacity to achieve that, but not from a small space. Get excited to be you. Get excited about life. It opens up your capacity to hold space for something good. People that are scared, worried, concerned, in their body, they kind of shrink down and get smaller. Well, while they're doing that, their wallet, their checkbook is also getting smaller. And if they're worried about things and they don't feel comfortable, they don't feel safe, well, of course, you're denying yourself love. So for right now, and all that we have is right now, it makes sense to, what if I opened up my mental, physical, and emotional well-being? What if I started getting more curious and actually putting time into what do I want with a little bit more detail? Some of my clients say, oh, I just want to be happy. What is, I mean, what is happy? What would it look like if it showed up? How would you know that you received it? And so that's where I come in. And I help people really write beautiful stories that they didn't even know that they're capable of doing, but you are. Years back, a gentleman was 35, had two part-time jobs, one paying, I think, 16 and one paying 17. And I said, well, I definitely want to get you into a job of $35 an hour. And he's like, what? Oh, $35. So do you see that I had to stretch his mind from $16, $17, average $16.50? No benefits, of course, two little small part-time jobs. So in order for him to be able to receive a job, and I think he's making well over 60, for him to receive this, he had to grow. He had to explore. Because I said some people make 5,000 an hour. Some people 500. So asking if people, which is true, do that, they can, people make $250, $300 an hour. It's a no-brainer. So 40, 50 is nothing. 35 is, that's my minimum now. And once he started to realize, yeah, 35 is my minimum, he got a job full time with benefits. And I don't remember, but it was real close to that 35. He proved to himself that he can do it. And then he continuing to do it, continuing to better himself, stretching the mind, stretching, getting curious. That's what I do for people. You know so much more than what you're willing to admit. And I just want to prove to you that you got this. So thank you for listening, Diane. Healing Bodies, Healing Souls, 360 Coaching with a Twist. Over 20 certificates. I know how to help you expand consciousness. I know how to help you believe in yourself so you can actually say what you want in a high enough goal that you're hungry for that and not a mediocre goal that you just kind of get bored with. Sessions are on Zoom. Can't be much easier than that. They're recorded. I'm going to expect you to watch them. And I work hard for my clients because I know you deserve so much more. Thank you.